Audio Jungle.
It's another edition of Bystanders at News Times on Flip TV with Michael Adekunle. Good to meet you viewers on this edition of this program. Of course, you know what is going on right now in the city of Lagos, the issue of Infano, and I'm right here in Agege. Given this report, of course, you see what is happening right now in Agege. Serious construction is going on, the railway construction and also the Agege bridge under serious construction. Okay, let's quickly move down to what we have today on this edition. The Daily Sun newspaper with very vital information here. Black Sunday in Ogun State, Lagos. Black Sunday in Ogun, Lagos State. 5 killed, 12 injured in auto crash as fire razes shops, destroys vehicles. Mob lynches 2 in Yenagua. 5 killed, 12 injured in auto crash as fire razes shops, destroys vehicles. Mob lynches 2 in Yenagua. On top of the Daily Sun newspaper we have here, Okorocha hits back at Ihedia, accuses governor of ruling Imo with stolen mandate. Okorocha accusing the incumbent governor Ihedia, accuses governor of ruling Imo with stolen mandate. Moving on to another story here, Babcock varsity student emerges overall best in bar exams. Babcock varsity student emerges overall best in bar exams. Moving to another story here, on to the next one. Restructuring Afenifere Middle Belt Forum defend stance. Afenifere Middle Belt Forum defend stance. Fault Zamfara governor for labeling them insincere, unserious. Editors, IPI orders reject 8 speech bill. Editors, IPI orders reject 8 speech bill. Local government autonomy. Senate moves against governors. Local government autonomy. Senate moves against governors. Set to abrogate joint account in fresh constitution amendment. All right, let's take a look at this picture here. The picture on the front page of Daily Sun newspaper: firefighters extinguishing the down fire that razed over 15 shops at Owode Ordinary Market in Lagos. All right, another fire incident under Odwoya Alaro Bridge, Maryland, Lagos, yesterday, caused by PHCN 32 kVA cable. All right, these are the stories we have on the front page of the Daily Sun Super. Let's join our reviewers for more deliberations. Still Bystanders at News Sense on Flip TV. I'll be right back. Something about the inferno that has been going on in Lagos State. We have on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper Black Sunday in Ogun, Lagos State. But let's quickly talk about Lagos State. We have been having issues of inferno, raising shops, houses, different buildings in Lagos State. What can you say?
To me, I think I cannot put more point on it. But I think we need to be very, very conscious of how, God forbid, bad thing, at least what have happened and happened. But I think we still have to look inward, because presently now in Lagos State, we have more people in Lagos State. And in terms of fire issues, I think we have less concern concerning how we manage the issue of fire in terms of maybe in terms of gas, the generator, we pay less attention to them after using them finished. But I think most times it happens accidentally. Maybe when NEPA bring light, sometimes they bring high voltage in those areas. But based on congestion, in terms of there is no space, enough space. Everything has been congested. So we have everywhere have been occupied. Even the little space that you may think you should have ventilation. Before you know it, people in charge have been leasing it out for people to sell their market. So we don't have enough space to conduce the environment. So I think our government needs to look into it.
Now, some have even blamed the state government on getting substandard products to build some of these buildings.
I think in those areas also, I think government need to look for a standard developers, because presently now people look for the cheapest cost of buying materials, now condemning the end result. So we need to look for a better and the top quality, not to talk about the cost. If you are looking about the cost, you won't go for the quality. But presently now we are in a country that everybody is looking for the cheapest price because of the economy is not even encouraging. So I think those areas also we need to look into it also.
Now, what can you say about Okorocha eating back at Iedia, accusing Iedia of gathering shiftings in APC and other let's say governors? He gathered. Sorry, Okorocha said he accused the present governor of his state, that's Imo State, Iedia, that he gathered shiftings in PDP governors. No, not even in PDP, in the APC, sorry. That's Jakot, man. Okay, yeah. Governor, that's the immediate past governor of Imo State, Okorocha, accused the present governor, Iedia, of gathering shiftings in APC and governors to insult him. What do you have to say?
I think I don't have much to say about that. Party or no party in Nigeria now has been the major competition now. Are they competing within themselves, or they have the passion to run the government to favor the masses they want to govern on? I think presently now a lot of things has changed in Nigeria now. If you are not in the party that are in power, you are going nowhere. So presently now things has changed. People are not even have the passion for their country anymore. So I think if they run and if they contest for any post or any position now in Nigeria, they lose their election, they will look for how they can merge to the ruling party to now reach their dreamland. So I think they don't have the passion for Nigerian masses anymore. They are just looking for how they can enrich themselves. Now the Okorocha issue and Yadio area, I think that is not the area they should be arguing on. It is how even the two parties they can if to say we are in a country, the ruling government and the immediate government are in the good terms, are in the good shape. They can run their state in a very in the dynamic way. Okay, how do you run your own government that can surpass your government? So they need to lay a platform. They need a good foundation. Look at in the past, at least I think in the era of Awolowo, though I was not born there, but I read some story about them. Those areas they laid a good foundation for Nigeria. Now people that they have enjoyed those foundations, what is the payback for the Nigeria of today now? The answer is zero. What are we enjoying in Nigeria now? The answer is zero.
Now let's quickly move down to Dino Melaye, Kogi State. At the end of the day, he failed to get his seat back to the Senate. Smart Adeyemi won Kogi State Senatorial district election. What do you have to say? What's the future of Dino Melaye?
Concerning Dino Melaye issue, I think election in Nigeria is now a joke, a completely joke. I do ask question. My question is, how can you separate thuggery from politics in Nigeria? Okay, now after your tenure, they will organize an election that they know that we are the people to vote for them. Now in the election day, we will vote. At the end of the day, does our vote count? at the long run we will be seeing snatching the ballot boxes, cancel some areas when there is an error in those areas. So I think we need to try to look into it also. Dino Melaye also, I think the election in Kogi State, I think it is just like my own, I won't say they impose their power on Kogi election, but I think the election in Kogi State, I think if they can look into it very well, it's not a free and fair election in Kogi State.
Black Sunday in Lagos, Ogun. 5 killed, 12 injured in auto crash as fire raises shops, destroys vehicles. Also in Yenegua, mob lynches 2 in Yenegua. Now let's quickly look at this picture. Left, firefighters extinguishing the down fire that raised over 15 shops at Owode Market in Lagos. Now, still have another one here, another fire incident under Oduoya Alaro Bridge, Maryland, Lagos, caused by PACN 32 kVA cable. Now, the issue is, for some months now, the issue of inferno, the issue of fire, destroying shops, markets, buildings in Lagos has been consistent. What do you think is wrong, and what do you think should be the solution to this?
Actually, what's wrong about it is that I would say carelessness. Carelessness in the main that some people, if they are going home, they didn't use to off their applicants. And it's right to off your applicants. Off everything in your office.
That's your home appliances?
Yes, your home appliances, off it. Even if you go to offices, they used to write it there. If you are going home, off your appliances. My wife she was working in a company. She forgot to switch off their fridge. She went back to go and switch it off. She did not risk it that maybe let me go home. That's what happened. So that caused fire. And that is KB. You see we people, we are very, very stubborn. NEPA will be shouting, don't build house under high tension. Leave attention, but they will not listen. And this attention is not a new one. They've done this in past 40 years, past 60-something years ago. And it will be weak. Anything can happen at any time. But people will not hear word. They will be saying that government is hard, government is this. Where they want us to go and find another house. Then maybe you are seeing high tension. Then among them, so for you other attention, and there's a perimeter you have to leave before building. So some people they will build their house in front of attention. Instead of them to shift it back, they will not do that. So all that one, that is their own risk. They are the one that cause it by themselves. For my own, no.
Now, what do you think should be the solution? Don't you think there should be proper sensitization?
The solution is that if they can do things in right way, control themselves.
Because oftentimes you've seen this thing happening consistently and seeing firefighters or government, quenching this inferno. But don't you think there should be proper sensitization for the citizens in Lagos on this issue?
The Israeli government can find a solution to the problem. And the solution is that all the house that's between the high tension, they should demolish it. Okay. If they demolish it, so if there's no house there again, so all this thing will not happen.
What of the marketplaces?
Even marketplaces that near high tension, they should find another place for them.
Even the ones that are not around that high tension.
It's going to affect them.
Because it takes place there.
It's going to affect them too. Anyone that is beside high tension, they should find place for them. Or government should go and find a land that market people they will be selling.
All right. Now let's quickly move down to what happened in Kogi State. Smart Adeyemi outshining the dramatic Dino Melaye.
I've told people several times that Dino Melaye just like making noise. You know, a dog that inside book. That them, so Dino Melaye is like a dog that inside book barking. What is the effect of a dog that inside book that barking? So it doesn't have any effect. So Dino Melaye just like to be barking, shouting. I've told them that if Dino Melaye go and borrow money in World Bank, he will not enter.
Governorship, he fails this time around again as senator.
I told them, people here, they will not listen to me. I say Dino Melaye know how to do it. I say if Dino Melaye go and borrow money in World Bank, he will not enter. They don't want him in that house again.
So politics is not all about money.
They don't want him in that house again. So he's playing a game with a wise, sharp people that know more than him. He doesn't know how to do politics. He just like to be. Maybe he's shouting, "I'm busy Buhari again." That's not how they are doing politics. Politics is about sense, not about shouting, not about yeah this that. If you don't have your brain, look at what happened to Sarah Dixon, Bayelsa. That one too, he failed, hopefully.
Yeah.
They brought you to come and do governor, and you want to be a godfather. Bringing person out, and you are still bringing your niece person
To the system.
to this time. See, he's one that you want to put down for
Just
governor.
like what happened in Imo State.
Imo State.
Where Okocha brought
The coach about his own, you know. So and you people are following. You people want to photocopy Tinubu, and Tinubu know how to play his game. Number one, you people cannot spend money like Tinubu. You people cannot do what Tinubu is doing. The sacrifice that Tinubu is doing, you cannot do it. So you people don't know about it. So let's give kudos to Tinubu because he knows how to play his game. He knows that person that he will see. He knows better person that he will see in that area. He knows what he will tell them, and they will follow him. So they are just behind all of them. So both Dino Melaye, Sarah Dixon, Saraki, all of them, even Ekuto Obasanjo, they are behind Tinubu.
They are behind Tinubu.
They are just behind him.
In politics.
In politics.
In leadership.
Tinubu is more wiser than them.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution.
Wiser than Obasanjo.
Issues on ground and many constructions going on around this axis. Now let's quickly move down to what we have here. Black Sunday in Lagos, Ogun State. As Infano, got marketplaces and some buildings. Now, the issue there is, oftentimes we've had fire gotten marketplaces, Infano wrecking buildings in Lagos. What do you think is the problem, the actual problem?
It is a pity that all this thing is happening, but it usually happens towards December. I don't know why all this thing always happen like that.
Towards December?
Yes.
Which means you've been observing it?
Because, our people, they are so eager, running as if they are not going to stop again. Because I don't know what they are running after. They are always in a hurry, in which they're supposed to be patient. They are not the maker of the time. Only God gives them time. But they want that time to be faster than what God has expect. So it's wrong. That is why we are having all this nonsense. Because I don't usually like to be comment on towards this time around, because our people, even along the street, if you see them, see those who are riding okadas, those who are doing marua boys and this and that, they don't care to. The way they are behaving it's not okay at all. As if there is no law to tackle them.
Now, what do you think the government should do?
The government supposed to, government have done it. The law is there, but those who are going to enforce the law are so timid. They, because of certain amount or something, they will overlook. When they see them like this, they will look the other side. They are not active to do. They are not doing their work at all. That is what I have. That is my own view, because I really every day I pass along the road, I always sorry for this country because of the way we are behaving.
There are even speculations outside that when this inferno takes place, this incident takes place, that firefighters don't even get there on time.
That is part of it now, because you know they know the reason. If they investigate very well about this fire or no fire, they will know the cause of the fire. It's not that the fire is it's not an accident, as I think in my own thinking, because
is it due to substandard products they use in constructing these buildings or what? Or
no, sir. You see that Balogun site that burnt about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Since when that such thing has happened there? There is something sinister behind, in which we don't understand. It's not ordinarily burnt, as I see it. There is mischief underneath, in which they are supposed to investigate, to invite all the people working there, selling there, doing business there, so that they might solve their problem within themselves. It's because if they drag it 10 years, they don't do that, I don't think that we are still in the same put a square peg in a round hole.
Now let's quickly move down to Kogi State. You see what happened during the weekend. You see what happened. Smart Adeyemi being smart now to outshine Dino Melaye.
Of course, I congratulate Adeyemi, because you know politics, as we are taking it in this country, they take it as a do or die affairs. They're supposed not to be. This Adeyemi opponent is too. Of course, don't let me use what I mean to say, because it might not be okay. So, Dino Melaye should back home and think, retrace his step where it made mistake, to go and correct himself and come out again.
This is a person that bidded for governorship this thing and he failed. Also, Senatorial seat also. And he's a major player in Kogi State politics.
Oh, good God! When he's alive, when you are there, people will reckon with you. If you are no more there, another person will come out. There is nobody is indispensable. That is it. If you say that this one is this, when he's there, when he's no more there, another person will come out. Since the time Baba Olo died now, politics stop in Nigeria, especially in the old Western region. In Southwest here, are we not doing politics again? Hey, when Akitola died, does politics, we cancel politics in Nigeria, in the West. Hey, so for some time that he is no more there, let him go and relax.
All right, thank you so much.
That's it. I wish Adeyemi best of luck.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. Join me next time as I bring you vital stories in Nigeria and at the newsstands. Michael Adekunle still remains my name. Of course, you know, always behind the camera is Latif Adebwale. In the studio, the man with the dread himself, Michael Ojo. Till I join you next time on this platform. Viewers, have a good day.